Hey you guys, welcome back. Today we're doing a little DIY makeover in my kitchen slash refresh. We are taking off these shelves finally. If you're an OG here, this is one of our first DIYs when I was mostly farmhouse style. And so we were doing that, but first my husband had to take a piece of the wall so that we could get it paint match at Home Depot. Alright y'all, I have some pretty big holes to fix, so yeah, I already put the square back and patched it up there. Okay, so we went to go get paint match at Home Depot. And I'm nervous, like it looks okay. I mean, like I'm just nervous for it to dry. I'm really hoping that it looks exactly like the paint color, because then I could touch up my whole house with this color. So I'll let you guys know. Alright, so update, it's dry and it's not the same at all. So my husband actually went in the garage and we found a bunch of paint cans. We usually get Bear, and these are Benjamin Moore, so these are the ones that they use in the house. We didn't know that they were in there. I remember them telling us that they had some of the paint that they use in the house, but these are really old, 5 years old, so I hope they're still good inside. Spoiler alert, they were not good, and so we just left it as is. We are going to go to Benjamin Moore to get a better paint match. I wouldn't recommend getting paint match at Home Depot. Now my husband is hanging my favorite paint from Hobby Lobby that I picked up. It was pricier than anything else I would ever pick up at Hobby Lobby, but the linen mat was so beautiful, and I really wanted something big to go here and to make a statement and bring some texture into the kitchen, since everything is like all cabinets and stone and nothing to really soften it up. And then I partnered with Homary for a beautiful sideboard. I'm in love with this thing. I plan to keep all my children's toys that you saw in the beginning of the video. If you watched my dining room makeover, the chest cabinet is also from them that I've been loving. I needed something small for my entryway, and then on top we did a little DIY and we made like a box over my ADT monitor, and I just love it. I love Homary. I love their quality. A lot of my furniture is from Homary. One thing that I love is that you could filter out what products would get to you within 48 hours or be dispatched in 48 hours, and my favorite items from their website are hands down their dining tables and dining chairs. So I just unboxed everything from the buffet, and what I really appreciate, because I hate doing drawers, is that like it comes with the drawers already built with the pulls and everything. You just gotta add the front, which I'm assuming are those. So I'm excited about that. So now I'm just removing all the toys that are going to be hidden in my new sideboard. Also, I do have a 14% off discount code for you guys that will be in the description. But before we even decorate the sideboard, I did want to do a few DIYs. One being, I bought this from Temu and the gold was just not it. So I bought some I think it's called wax from Michael's, and I'm just giving it a more aged vintage look before my husband goes and mounts it for me. Now I have been rewrapping lampshades with you guys for my I've been on a kick of it, and I found this really pretty linen fabric from Hobby Lobby and it was on sale, so I picked it up because I had another lampshade and I already had the template because my other lampshade is the same exact one, so I saved it with the plans to use it in the future, and so I'm using it for this makeover because I'm going to be doing a DIY lamp. I knew I wanted one of those big nice lamps to go on this sideboard, but I was not willing to spend the $400 price point on average for these type of lamps, and so I did a little DIY. First thing is wrapping this lampshade. This is not a tutorial video, but I will link the tutorial that I use. As you can see, this lampshade is super beat up and it's super easy to wrap. You just spray it down with the adhesive, and after, of course, after doing all the cutting and everything, and then you wrap it around the lampshade. I don't know where the rest of my footage went after I sprayed it, but anyways, I also needed a lamp base, and so what I did, and you'll see that here in a few, is I went to Savers and I picked up a few good things at Savers. I don't know why I never went thrifting at Savers. I always used to try Goodwill, and Goodwill is like just like they're not worth it. So I went to Home Goods, and first I went to Savers and I got a lamp base that worked, and then I went to Home Goods and I found this paper mache vase that I thought would look beautiful with this lampshade, and it was $59.99, but so beautiful, so large, looks perfect. It would look so nice as a lamp base, I thought. So I picked it up. It didn't the lamp didn't fit, which I thought it might not, but because it was paper mache, I know my husband would be able to make it work. I didn't want to put a battery powered light bulb, which is what people usually do for these DIYs, but I wanted something that I could plug in and not have to worry about recharging. And so my husband did take off some of the material so the lamp base could fit in, but then he also made a hole so that the wire could come out and I could actually plug this thing in, and it looks like such an expensive lamp, and it only cost me the cost of the vase itself and the amount of the fabric, which was like $7 to wrap the lampshade. And then I'm just putting in an LED lamp in there, an LED bulb in there, and I love the way that it looks. Next thing that we're doing is also changing out our rattan shades, motorized shades. These are from Twopages, and while I love them, if you know my most recent kitchen makeover, I replaced my pendant light with rattan pendant lights, and it's been bothering me ever since because there's just rattan pendant lights and then rattan a shade right there, and it was just so much. And so I asked if Twopages would want to partner with me again on sending me a relaxed Roman shade, because again, my goal was to add just more texture into this kitchen, but more like softer textures like fabrics and linens, and we already did that with the linen shade as well as the big frame. The first one that I chose is the gray beige, and it has stripes, but it ended up not making as big as an impact as I hope. I wanted something darker but not quite the same texture as my pendant lights, and so I asked them if I could swap, and they so kindly swapped with me. I love working with Twopages. I love all of their products. I now have pillow covers from them. I have, of course, curtains from them and a rug if you saw my last video. And they sent me this new one. I love the pattern on this one. It's darker. It still had stripes, which is what I wanted. And then it has this beautiful floral print. This is the Rebecca collection in ash taupe, and so my husband put that up. And the sun was shining through, so it doesn't look like it made a huge impact, but definitely when the sun is a little less intense, it just makes such a subtle but meaningful impact, and I love it. I love the relaxed look of these Roman shades. I love ordering from Twopages. They are just so easy to order from, to get your measurements right, and I never have trouble with installing any of my curtains or shades or anything that they offer. I love this so much, but I will link both of the looks down below because I did love both of the shades. Now to style the sideboard, I'm so excited. The first book, the bread book, is from Savers. I've been finding so many good books at Savers, and then I already had the Magnolia table on those floating shelves, and then this silver tray is also from Savers. I do need to polish it, but for now we're just going to style it with a candle and a candle snuffer, and on the other side I am just going to put two books. One of them is from Savers as well. and a bowl. I am so excited to style the sideboard seasonally. I always wanted a entryway table, console table, sideboard type of table to style, and I never had the space for it until now. I don't know why I never thought of having that in this space until now, but I just love how this turned out way more than the shelves. The shelves were becoming such a bothersome task to style whenever I would do seasonal decorating. I found this tray from, and I shared this in a haul a while back, and I've been waiting until now, but the tray is from Home Goods, so are the hydrangeas, and then the vase is from At Home. And this little candle holder is from Hobby Lobby, as well as the candle. And then the last thing that I did was just add a new runner from Home Goods. It was $20 and I love it. Again, it was something that I shared in a few videos back, and I've been waiting until do this little makeover to just style everything, and I just love how everything looks. I am obsessed. I feel like this is what I want. What I really wanted to do, I love the space that I have now to just like put toys and different things, but what I really wanted to do was paint my cabinets beige, but this will get me there. Until now, I'm just so excited with all the changes. I love how everything looks. I feel like everything is so much more balanced now, so much more cozy and less crowded now that there's not a bunch of things on these shelves. I feel like everything looks good with the rest of my house. Let me know what you guys think down below. Our next video, we picked up a playground from Facebook Marketplace, and we'll be doing all the DIY work on it, as well as mulching the bottom and then also creating a little seating area. So if you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you were subscribed. We have a lot of little makeovers coming up, and you can follow me over on Instagram if you'd like as well. I'll see you guys in my next one, God willing, as always. I would give love to get